My Hero Academia Episode 2 Recap. Near Tatooine Station, Katsuki's friends comment that he may have gone too far bullying Izuku, this time in reference to Katsuki telling Izuku to take a leap off of the school's roof, to which he replies as Deku's fault, and he needs to learn how the world works. While they're talking, Katsuki is attacked by the same sludge villain that had attacked Izuku. Meanwhile, All Might and Izuku are talking on top of a building. Izuku asks the number one hero if someone who doesn't have a quirk could also be a hero like him. As Izuku explains his ambitions, All Might reaches his limit and transforms into a lanky human. Izuku is shocked to see his true form, and All Might explains his transformation by showing the boy a wound he'd gotten 5 years prior, and gives the boy a lecture on the responsibilities of a pro hero. A pro must always be ready to risk their life, and so he cannot tell Izuku he can do it even while being quirkless. As he takes the stairs down the rooftop, he notices that the villain he had captured is missing and that there are explosions in another area of the city. At the scene of the explosions, Death Arms and other heroes are trying to fight the sludge villain attempting to take Katsuki's body, but to no avail. All Might watches, scolding himself for wasting time and now being unable to fight. Izuku thinks about All Might's words while walking down the street, and approaches the crowd watching the explosions. He notices it's the villain All Might saved him from and realizes it must be his fault. The hero is now unable to save the new victim, mentally apologizing. However, after realizing the villain has Katsuki hostage, an erratic Izuku rushes to his rescue while All Might is stunned at this as the other heroes attempt to stop him. Izuku remembers his notes and strikes the sludge villain with his bag, giving him an opening to get close to Katsuki. As Izuku desperately tries to help, Katsuki asks why he's there, and Izuku answers that it is because Katsuki's eyes were pleading for help, and he couldn't bear to watch him die. The sludge villain recovers and attempts to attack Izuku, but All Might protects him. All Might admits he scolded the boy for something he hadn't done himself, risk his life in order to save other people, as a pro hero. Inspired by Izuku's bravery, All Might uses his great strength to destroy the sludge villain with a Detroit Smash while freeing Katsuki at the same time. Afterwards, the heroes scold Izuku for risking his life and praise Katsuki for fighting back. Later that day, Katsuki confronts Izuku and tells him that he never asked to be saved and that Izuku shouldn't look down on him. Then, All Might meets up with Izuku again and says that the boy was the one who made the difference in the previous situation, despite being quirkless, and that he did the same thing other top heroes had done before, moving before he could even think in order to save another person. At last, All Might tells a crying Izuku that he can become a hero.